Hi, welcome to my blog. My name is Tom Shue, and today we're going to do another Lightroom tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to upload images directly from Lightroom to G+. Okay, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to navigate over to a website, and the website information is right here, and it's bigger if you can't read it, right there. Okay, so we're going to go to this person's name, Jeffrey Friedel's blog, and we're going to download a plugin called Picasa Web. And Picasa is the engine that Google Plus uses to host all of the images. So we're going to download this plugin, and it's going to be a zip folder. Extract that folder, and then go into Lightroom, and you go down here to your plugin manager, and then you're going to add a plugin, and we're going to go directly to this folder, and we're going to select the folder. Okay, and it says done, so we're going to click done. And then down here, we're going to click on setup. And what this will do is it'll give us all of the options to set it up to our account. So the first thing you want to do is authenticate your account if you haven't ever had a setup with Picasa Web, which is again the controlling engine for G+. You can select an account if you have multiple accounts, or you can authenticate it. So I've already saved credentials, and we'll go ahead and select this one, and it's telling me, and this is basically your Gmail account. And of all of these drop downs, if you have multiple accounts, you can put them in here for descriptors, but I just have one. Okay, so it shows me logged in, and if you just have a Gmail account, you just click authenticate, and it will create this account for you. Your export location, this is just a temporary folder that will be discarded after the image is uploaded, so you don't need to do that. File naming, I like to rename to a custom name, and I'm going to call them G+ images. Or actually G+ image. Okay, so I'm going to rename them, and it's going to be JPEG, and I'm going to make the quality around 75%. Okay, there's a warning at the bottom of the plugin. If you go over 75%, you can override it and allow it, but 70 to 75% is enough for the web. I'm having a hard time getting it in there, so we'll just type it in. We're going to be sRGB in the color space. Now I'm going to resize my images. You can put it however you want, but if you resize your images in pixels to 2048 and resize it to 1536, this is the resolution for iPad, so people that browse your images on tablets will be able to see them, and they'll fit the screen real nice. So if you type in 72 for your resolution, this is the resolution that the web works on. I'm going to sharpen for the screen with standard, and you can close these little tabs down as you go along, so you don't have to deal with all of the information. So we're going to do height and width on the resizing, and we did sharpening. Metadata, you can choose to keep your location information or not. I'm going to keep it in. Watermarking, you can make a custom watermark, and if you go in and set up identity plates and watermarks, you can select any one you want. Right now I'll just leave that off. Picasa tools, this is where you can create a named album public, or you can choose from albums that are already created on your G+ site. So we'll just make one. We'll call it the test folder. Test from Lightroom. And we'll just do create, and we're going to set it by date. I like to work with dates, so we'll do create. It's creating the album. So if we look down here, it'll say test from Lightroom. Okay, and it says it populates newly added images from your collections, so you can control images that are already inside here that will bring them back into Lightroom. As far as deleting images, we won't go into all that keywording. It'll keep the keywords directly from the metadata inside your catalog. Anything that's geotagged, it will keep that information as well. I did a tutorial on using the map module, and then there's metadata triggers. We won't get into all that stuff. And then after you've uploaded a bunch of images, you can set it to tweet you and let you know that it's done uploading. So we'll click save here. Okay. And it's telling me that no images were uploaded. So I'm going to hit the G to go to the grid, and I'm going to grab one just to upload it real quick. We'll just grab this flower, and what we'll do is we'll just drag it over to the folder that was created right here in the JF Picasa, the Picasa web plugin publish service. We'll drag it right there, and you'll notice it'll be 1. So it updated to 1. We'll right click it, and I'm going to click publish now, and up here it's going to give you some information about publishing it. And we'll go check in my Google account and see if it did its job. So we go into our albums here on G+, and what do you know? There's an album that was created, and there's the image. So this image was taken December 28th, 2009, and all the metadata seems to be intact. Well, thanks for watching this tutorial, and I hope you have a great day. Until next time, we'll see you soon.